Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 14th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. Also, this month I'm doing a sale on 6-month readings since we're halfway through the year. You can get one of those, link in the description below. But let's see what's coming in for you. Looks like an awesome week already. I love it. Looks really good. So you start off with the 5 of diamonds. This is my Just Do It card. It says, anything that you are thinking about doing, just do it. Taurus had a very similar message. I feel like Earth and Water are going to be, pretty much all water signs, pretty much all Earth signs are going to be getting the same messages. Like if you have an idea for a project, just do it. If you have an idea to write a book, just do it. If you have an idea for a business, just do it. This card says, don't think, just do. In a lot of ways, it says it's the perfect time and you just need to get started. Very good card for money and financial changes. Even if you're retired, this could represent some sort of expert coming in to help you. So maybe like a financial advisor or somebody along those lines. And you have the King of Spades as well showing up. So the two cards together can kind of represent this energy of some sort of expert coming in to help you. Again, even if you don't, like maybe you need help, even if you're not retired is what I'm trying to say. Even if you just need help with your taxes or something like that, it would be a good week for you to seek out an expert. Next, 3 of Hearts. Love this card. I always say I don't attach meaning to this card. It, to me, just represents a turnaround in some sort of situation, finances getting better, or it could just represent, positive energy. To me, if there were any negative cards here, this card would kind of push those cards more towards the positive side of things with this card. Next, you show up as a King of Hearts, so definitely coming up in a very powerful position. We're entering into a more powerful time, I feel, for water signs. We probably really won't feel it until next year, probably sometime after March, I feel like, or, during March of next year, I would say, we'll really get good. But I will say, I feel like the rest of this year is going to be, rather positive for water signs. So feeling very strong, feeling like you can do things. Also could represent love. You have amazing love cards here. 3 of Hearts, you have the Ace of Hearts and the 7 of Hearts. These can all represent new relationships, surprise relationships as well, kind of popping up into your life. Next, you have the King of Spades. King of Spades very much says find an expert. I feel like water signs in general need to find experts because I feel like for the most part, water signs, if we don't care about something, we just don't care about it, right? Like I always tell people, I'm terrible at taxes. I don't care about money. I don't care about the, I don't want to do math. I don't want to do any of that stuff, right? So what does that mean? I have to find an expert to do it for me, somebody who knows how to do it. And that's what this card says. Anything you don't know how to do, anything you don't want to do, find somebody else who can do it, who's better at it. This card does say that doesn't mean you shouldn't understand it, because again, where a lot of water signs get into trouble is they have somebody else do their taxes, but then they don't also kind of go back over and check. It doesn't mean you have to be an expert, but it means that, hey, if you have somebody do your taxes, or even if you have somebody do work on your house or something like that, it says, it's okay that you don't want to do it, but you should also be able to check it and make sure everything's right, so that you don't run into some mistakes. Because again, water signs, I feel like sometimes we just don't check things and we just let whatever happen, and that's where there are problems. So make sure to check things. Next, 7 of Hearts could be new love coming into your life. Could also be something very stable, long-term love kind of coming in. So that's very nice. This is a very good card for new relationships, and it just represents kind of stability there. Even if you're in a relationship, it could represent stability in your current relationship. And if you are not interested in relationships, or I just say for all of you in general, this can also represent going back to your roots. It could be you literally traveling back to see family from where you are from. It could be you wanting to move back to be closer to family from somewhere, or it could just mean you are thinking about family at this time. And finally, you have the Ace of Hearts. Great card for love, new love coming into your life. This is a card of your emotions overflowing, feeling really happy this week and feeling like things are kind of going your way at this time. So I really like to see this card for you. To me, it's also a card of fortune after difficulty. So you could notice a lot of improvements this week in certain areas. Not just love, could be money, could be pretty much anything. And I do feel like that will be good for you as well. But it looks like a great week. I would say mostly focusing on love. Like I said, if you're single, definitely would be a good week for you to get out. If you're not interested in love at all, I would say that would be a really good week to work on some sort of passion project. I've talked about this a lot. I feel like the next few years are passion project years. We need to work on something. It doesn't matter what it is. Again, I think it's a great time to have a daily blog, daily vlog. So if you're into doing any of those things, again, it might not take off right away. Again, a lot of people write me and they're like, I started a vlog and it's been 2 weeks and nothing's happening. I'm like, well, you have to do it longer than that. So that's the point of Capricorn energy that we're dealing with, especially for you water signs, is that we kind of have to have some sort of daily practice. And I feel like that all these hearts cards for water that water we've been getting for a few weeks kind of represent having some sort of daily practice or some sort of daily something that we do, because by the time we kind of move through this Capricorn energy, it could be something huge that's really important to us. So looks good to me, but thank you for watching and enjoy your week.